because if you are a similar height to I am, I'm 5'2", then this would be a jean brand that you don't have to worry about shortening, because if I just pan down, you'll see that this is the infamous barrel leg. I always have the problem of needing to shorten my jeans, especially if I buy high street jeans, which I will show you in this vlog. I'm going to try on a couple of different jeans, but if you are a fan of the barrel leg and you are short like I am, then go and try on these because they're so good for us. So I'm just sitting in a very loud Gordon Ramsay restaurant here in Harrods. Haven't been here in a while actually. To be honest, since I last probably filmed from this restaurant was October. I'm not sure, or even earlier than that, but I've been trying to be good, guys. I am on such a different mentality this year, needing to be, well, wanting to be healthier, fitter, lots more health and wellness regimes in my weekly lifestyle. Anyway, today, slightly digressing because I'm having something from here. It's always a little bit naughty in here, isn't it? But yes, I thought I would take you with me today because I'm on a little bit of a hunt for the best barrel jeans. So I'm filming that over a few different days, so you'll see me wearing different things, trying them on. Given that I'm 5'2", it's always very difficult this time of year to find the best fitting jean and not having to worry about lobbing off half of the hem to suit my height. So stay tuned, hope you enjoy that. Let's start with number one brand for denim. It's a Goldie. Now I'm showing you how this one looks on me, because if you are a similar height to I am, I'm 5'2", then this would be a jean brand that you don't have to worry about shortening, because if I just pan down, you'll see that this is the infamous barrel leg. Now a Goldie have been doing this shape jean for years, and this is the most on trend jean shape for this season. If you're a 5'2", look how it's collapsing on my shoes here. From the side you can see it's touching the floor just, well, it isn't really at all, and these are just regular kind of heel height loafers. I always have the problem of needing to shorten my jeans, especially if I buy high street jeans, which I will show you in this vlog. I'm going to try on a couple of different jeans, but if you are a fan of the barrel leg and you are short like I am, then go and try on these because they're so good for us. In terms of the fit, so this is a high waist jean, It clings to your hips really comfortably. It's not too tight, it's a button fly, but it's all about the leg shape. Absolutely love this. It's obviously straight on the inside leg and it curves on the outside leg, and it's very flattering for people with curves, in my opinion. Just a quick voiceover to show you, this is the colorway of the same jean in the split color. So from the front you've got a stone wash denim, and from the side it's a dark wash denim. This is one of their classic colorways, very popular. I'm just not sure which one I prefer. Hey guys, welcome to another day and another changing room. So I'm just about to try on the black in the Lunar jean from a Goldie. Cannot wait. I have been so desperate to want to see how these look on. So I've got two different sizes. Let me show you. So guys, this is the size 28. Now I think because it's fully rigid denim, it's cotton but it's rigid without any stretch, I would probably go for this size for myself as opposed to the 29, but I will try the 29 on in a moment. Because it's 28, this is quite snug here, but because it's rigid denim, as you know, if you buy rigid denim it will grow and stretch with wear. I'm quite happy because even the length here, this is the natural length on my, I mean these are platform trainers, but even with the platform trainers they're not too long. The advisor has rolled it up there, but I think I quite like the slouchy on this foot. What do we think? So this is the 29, which is a little bit more relaxed around here, but again because it's rigid denim the waistband might grow as I wear it, so I think again the 28 is probably better. But have a look at the hem here. It's not too bad for me, quite a good length, and because it's raw edge I don't have to worry about the hem. Right guys, so this one is the barrel in rag and bone. It's known as the Charlie. It is their iconic fit for barrel shape. Let me show you how it is on me first. So if I stand straight and if I stand at an angle, what I will say is when I compare this fit to the first jean, a Goldie barrel, I much prefer the denim of the Goldie jean, because this denim, as I'm moving, you can see it's very lightweight. Now if I just pan up so I can talk to you, from a petite point of view, from a 5'2", I'd say I'm 5'2.5", but you know, let's just call it 5'2" for the purpose of this vlog. Now for a 5'2" person, I would actually say this is a good length if you wear flats. But even for me, for the first time, I would say that these are slightly too short. I don't like a jean that's kind of sitting like that. I'd rather, if it's going to be a full length jean, I'd rather it collapse on the top of the shoe, or I'd rather it just be a proper length on my ankle. But this one looks like it's an in-between. But in terms of the fit, if you like a more exaggerated barrel, this one I think gives you more exaggerated barrel fit. But I like the weight of the denim jean in the Goldie. Right guys, welcome to another day. So this is the Citizen's horseshoe jean. Now I'd say this is the one of the more extreme shapes. If I stand straight you can see what I mean. This is a size 28, so it's slightly more roomier than the other jean I'll put down below. But for me I think it's quite exaggerated. But if you are looking for a more exaggerated shape in the barrel, then this is the most that I've seen so far. It's a high waist, the denim is amazing, very comfortable, good weight, not too light. In terms of the length, this is actually a perfect length as well. Mind you, these are platform trainers, but even without the platforms, they are quite good length. Right guys, so this is the Citizen's Myra jean. Now I'm trying it on in a size 29, and I have to say it's less exaggerated than, for example, the Goldie jean. I love the wash. The denim is a great weight, quite medium weight. It's high-waisted and it's a slightly more subtle shape. I think if I chose between, I'll tell you my favourites at the end, but I think for the wash, this is a great denim. And again, on the length, it's a really good length for a petite girl. Right guys, I think these are one of my favourites so far. This is the frame jean, also known as the bubble, and this is one of the most loveliest colours of blue, dark blue washes that I've seen lately. So if I just stand here and pull out the sides to show you the shape, it is more on the exaggerated length, a little bit more of a horseshoe, not as much as a horseshoe as the first one I've tried on in this session, but I think the darker wash helps offset the exaggerated sides. It comes with the roll up on the hem, so I quite like the idea. You even got the option to make it longer if you want, but as you buy it, this is how it will fit on the back, which is fine. The wash is amazing, it's so soft. This is a size 29, I might try on the size 28 because I can tell that after a lot of wear this will kind of loosen here. So guys, I thought I would show you the size comparison. This is a size 28 now, and I think as much as I love the 29 because bigger the size, the more exaggerated leg on a smaller frame, this, pardon the pun, the frame, these frame jeans are much better in terms of a fit. So this is a 28, holds me in really nicely, waist is fine. I know it will stretch over wear, but the actual leg shape is still there. If I show you like that, great length, great wash, brilliant, lovely denim. Right guys, this is the Page denim. Now I'm trying one of two different shapes. Well, actually they're both the same. They're called the Alexis high-rise barrel. However, this one is slightly more of a carrot leg. It's less exaggerated. I'll show you the other one in a moment. Again, perfect length for a petite girl. In fact, it's almost a little bit too short in my opinion, but for flat shoes wearers, this would be perfect, I think, for a petite. And it's really subtle. It's not as exaggerated as even Citizens is. I'd say this is the most subtle of the jeans so far for a barrel. This is the barrel. Now it is high rise, a little bit higher than the other ones. The denim is great. It's a nice stone wash. I would say this is like a midway point between all of the barrels. I will list them in order of slim to most exaggerated at the end, but it's quite cool. I like this. It's slightly longer than the other styles, but it's designed, you would buy it with the roll hem. So you could roll it higher if you want, but even with the roll hem, it's slightly collapsing on the shoe, but it's still not too long. For us petite girls, quite like this. I think this is one of my favourite ones. Let's go and have a look at some of the high street brands next. River Island is one of the UK's most iconic high street brands. They always carry the most latest trends. Here you can see in the windows at the moment is one of their barrel jeans. I'm so excited to try this on. I believe the price is thereabouts about £45, but let's go inside. I'll probably see what colours they have and try it on at home. So we have just finished doing the try on. I'd say we, again, it's just me. And I'm on my way home now, but stay tuned because I'm going to now do a try on, compare the fits, the lengths, the exaggerations of the barrels, and then give you my verdict at the very end. So I'm going to show you a couple more of the high street brands as we go. Let me know what you think and if you find this helpful. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and follow and like. Thank you guys. Hello. Right guys, I'm here trying on some of the high street brands. Now this first one I'm showing you, this is from ASOS and it's known as the high-waisted barrel leg jean. Now I'm wearing an oversized sweatshirt on purpose. This is how I would wear it once I settle on my perfect barrel jeans. This is a regular length leg. Now I am wearing Nike Air Force One trainers. From the side you can see it's not that bad, and I'm 5'2". Usually I always have to shorten my jeans, but I don't think I would. I think for the barrel leg customer, for the girl who likes the barrel leg, it's designed to collapse on the top of your shoe like this is doing. I wouldn't want it to collapse any more than it is already. I think it gives a nice collapsed look around the ankle of your feet. I quite like this. This is the first one I've tried on of today. I've got 4 jeans to show you today. Now in terms of the actual fit, this is a non-stretch denim. It is high-waisted. This is a size 12, so interestingly, I could actually get my hand in here, so I may reorder a size 10. But in terms of leg shape, this is along the more extreme shape of the barrel. It's a lot baggier than the ones I have tried on already. I really like it actually. I think it gives a great dimension. If you like the wide leg and if you like barrel leg, this gives a cross between both. And you know, if you have seen my other vlogs, you will know I'm looking for the perfect wide leg black jean. So stay tuned for wide leg denim vlog coming. Now for us petite girls, I think this is a winner. I don't mind, as I said, that it collapses a little bit longer than I would normally buy for a jean, but I think the barrel leg allows you to have a slightly longer leg for a 5'2" kind of height. I think for a more average height, if 5'6" and above, barrel leg jeans normally can be quite short because it's tapered in. So for those of you who are more of a regular height, you might find these are almost perfect for you. But yes, in terms of barrel legs, this is a favorite. Let's go on to the next one. Right guys, this is the other pair of jeans that I wanted to show you. Now this is from River Island, known as the oversized barrel jean. Now one thing I should tell you, if you don't already know, is River Island offer 3 leg lengths in all of their jeans. You've got the short, regular and long. Now I ordered the short, but if I show you from the distance, I would actually say this is too short for me. I don't tend to buy short leg lengths normally. I tend to buy the regular length and then pay about £17 unfortunately to shorten them. So when I find a jean that is already short and it's perfect, then I stick with that brand. I'm looking for a barrel jean that collapses on my leg, that's a little bit more slouchy. I'm wearing the Nike trainers, but as you can see from the side, it is almost like a normal jean. For me, this is too short. It's quite cute as a jean anyway. If you are a petite girl who doesn't really want the overhang over your trainers, now I am all for supporting you at that, because who wants colour transfer on their white trainers? But this is so short. I might order the regular length. I'm not sure yet. There's so many jeans here to choose from. But in terms of the fit, it's a high waist, non-stretch denim. Now, as you can see here on me, this is a size 12. I do have slight creasing here, but similarly to the Goldie jean, it's quite tight to begin with. But once you start wearing non-stretch denim, it warms to your skin and it tends to conform to your shape. So all I need to do really is to sit in these for a while, and then they will already start giving where the tension points are. In terms of the wash, it's beautiful. It's like a grey denim. So if you don't like your jet black jeans, this is a really nice contrast. I quite like it with the taupe on the sweater here. So in terms of a fit, I think I might reorder the regular to see how it looks. If you are interested, then do subscribe to my Instagram where I will show you the outfits there. But what do we think? As a petite girl, do you prefer it to be kind of short like this, or do you like it where the ankle is slightly lower than your shoe? Let's go to the next one. Right guys, now let me show you these. These are the Arrange Jeans brand. This is the Sydney barrel leg in what they call the 90s light wash. And this is so evocative of the 90s, literally. This is all about the shape for me. As you know, I have been looking for the perfect wide leg jean in black. However, this vlog is completely focused on the barrel leg. Now, the more extreme you go on a barrel leg, the more wide leg it becomes and the more horseshoe of a shape it is. Now, I've shown you a few different shapes that ranges from quite skinny to subtle to horseshoe. Now, this is one of the most exaggerated jeans in this vlog that I would say on the barrel leg. I absolutely love it, and I think it gives a whole different look and feel. In terms of the fit on me, if I come forward, this is actually a size 12, but because of the design of this jean, the bagginess starts really high on your hip. With the other jeans, it tends to graduate from the lower hip out, but from here, as you can see, if I pull it, it graduates from the high waist, so it's almost like a wide leg, almost like a palazzo as well. Now it's a high waist, it's huge, it's baggy, not a criticism though, it's all about the design. Now I've rolled my t-shirt here. Now if you want to know about the basics that I wear, let me know. I might do a vlog. I know if some of you have asked me what basics do you wear, so I might share that with you. Now in terms of the wash, this is what they call, like I said, the 90s light wash. It's light blue denim all the way down. There's an even sandblasting all the way down to the hem, so it's not kind of more trendy as I've shown you with the Goldie jeans. In terms of the length, now this is where we get a little bit controversial for us petite girls. This is not a short leg, this is regular leg. Now unless you want it to collapse and drag on the floor, you will need to shorten these. This is not a raw edge jean, this is a neatened hem jean. I think you can get away with not bothering to shorten them if it was raw edge, but for these, because they're neatened already, you would need to get them shortened. That's the only hindrance there, but because I personally like these, I'm quite tempted to keep them. I might have to go down a size. In fact, I will, because it's non-stretch and this is already, I can get my whole hand in here. So I might need to reorder the size 10 and see what I want to do with the leg, but I probably would pay to have it shortened. Well, what do we think, guys? This is the Arrange from ASOS. Right guys, are you still with me? Let's keep going. So this is another jean. This is the Zara jean and it's called the Baggy Balloon. Now let me show you from a distance. I chose the light wash. I'm really into the light washes for summer. I have a number of black jeans here, so I wanted to see how this looks with white. This is one of my favorite fits from the high street brand. You can see it is high waist. This is a size 38. It's non-stretch denim. To be honest, I prefer if the barrel jeans are all in non-stretch because it gives that slouch much better. In terms of the fit here, as you can see, it's fine. It's not too tight already. You don't have to sit in it for it to stretch to your frame. The only thing I'd say on Zara jeans, because they don't cater for a petite girl, you do have to be very careful. Now let's have a look. You see, when I first tried these on in Zara branch, I was wearing a platform trainer. Now these are not platforms, but arguably I could get away with these. These are not as long as the other jeans from Arrange that I just showed you. This is slightly shorter, but because they are neatened on the hem with a slight, actually you can probably see it there, it's slightly distressed. You can get away with not shortening these even though they're neatened. So I'm trying to keep shifting around to show you how it sits on me. It doesn't have an exaggerated shape on the leg, but it does have, I'd say, an in-between. So it's not too subtle, but it's not too much either. So if you do like your more subtle / less horseshoe on the barrels, this is a good in-between. Right guys, now let us debrief. Before we head off, let me share with you what my favorite jeans are. Not just for me, not just for Petite, but across the brands that I have tried on today. In terms of fit, obviously you will have seen I've tried on the more slimmer leg barrels, right down to the horseshoe extreme barrels. So it all depends on what your preference is. Are you looking for a barrel jean that gives you the look but isn't so exaggerated? Or are you looking for a more trend-led exaggerated fit? For me personally, I was looking for a in-between. Now in terms of my comparisons, I have shared with you a balance between the high street brands and the high-end brands, so you will see from this chart which are my favorites across the different types of leg. My absolute favorite jean, hands down, is the Goldie Luna jean, because I don't feel that I need to shorten it. It's already got the raw edge on the hem, so you are allowed to wear it and it touched the floor a little bit. That's the style, that's the design. As a petite girl, that jean fit me without having to worry about alterations. Another jean that I absolutely loved, more on the extreme horseshoe side, was the frame bubble jean. The denim was totally unique. In fact, of all of the jeans I've shown you today, you can't see that denim anywhere else but in frame. It's a black blue wash and it's so soft. If you do love your denim, get your hands on a pair of frame jeans anyway, because it's all about the hand feel. I love the extreme side of the frame bubble jean because it's still quite slimming on the top hip right down to the lower hip. It only blouses from the leg shape down, unlike the arranged jean, which is from ASOS. Now arrange is the most extreme in my opinion. If you like extremes, I would go for that. In my opinion, I would wear both the frame and the arranged jean. I'm looking for a wide leg jean in black, but now I've tried on this, as they call it, the 90s wash. It really does bring back the vibe of the 90s. The wide leg in that particular wash is everything. I don't mind that it's too long. I may need to buy the size smaller and then pay to have it shortened, but that's fine because it's something that I would wear and it will last years to come. If you are someone who likes the barrel trend but you don't want such an exaggerated look, then the ones that I think are most subtle are the River Island. Now they call it the oversized. I don't think it was oversized. It was almost a cross between the mom jean fit and a barrel leg. It's more subtle. You still look like you're wearing the outside, which is slightly bow-legged. That's the nature of a barrel jean. The only thing is, make sure you get your right leg length. In terms of price, it's more affordable. If you like the higher end luxury jeans but you want more of a subtle look, then go for the Rag and Bone or for the Citizens one. So in terms of the spectrum of subtle down to horseshoe, I'm swaying more to the horseshoe. But if you want an absolute in-between jean, go straight down the middle and go for the Zara Baggy Balloon. Being in fashion, when I look at fits, I tend to look at all of the details. So if you are someone who loves, say, the luxury end of these brands that I've shown you, but you don't want to spend the price, now stay tuned, because right at the end of this vlog I will share with you two very close fits to my favorite jeans. So if you don't want to pay for the higher end price points, then you will be very happy to see that a couple of the brands that I have shared with you are very, very close in terms of fit. Now let's go and look at that in more detail. In terms of the jeans that have a very similar fit to the Goldie, now this is a Goldie in the Lunar jean and it's a size 28. So what I've decided to do is share with you some fit comparisons. Now let's start with a Goldie and the Zara Baggy Balloon. Now how you can compare the fit yourself is you fold the jean in half with the fly on the outside, then you take the inside crutch seam like this and you hold it together, and you can basically manipulate it so it's pulled alongside each other. Now I'm holding the black jean here, which is a Goldie, and the blue, which is the Zara. Now from a distance, let me see if I can show it to you. Can you see that the leg shape is almost identical across both jeans? So you can see in terms of the similarities, the curve of the inside leg is identical to each other. The only difference, if I keep holding this, the only difference is the blue is showing on the outside leg seam, which means the Zara jean is just very slightly wider as it comes up here, but I'm talking, this is about 1 centimeter and that's it. So if you want a really similar cut to the Goldie jean, now a Goldie in the UK are £330 compared to Zara, which is £30. So that's the massive price saving that you will have. There is a difference when you go up to the hip and waist, however. So if I fold this over, you've got the crutch seam here. You can see that there's more pattern on this side of the Zara jean as opposed to on the fly side, which just means they've pivoted it slightly out. I don't want to get in too much details for you before I lose you, but in terms of the leg shape, which is the main thing that you would be looking at as someone who wants to find your best pair of barrel jeans, then like I said, the Zara Baggy Balloon is so similar in terms of the leg shape to a Goldie Luna. Now I am holding the Zara blue jean and the ASOS black jean. Now, if you haven't already and you are enjoying my fashion vlogs and my obsession about denim, then please do like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on our fashion fix together because I do love what I do. I love sharing my opinions with you. I try on quite often and I have a little bit of expertise in the fashion industry. If there's anything that you'd like to learn more about, then do drop me a message below. I hope this is quite helpful to you, and this is a vlog I have been wanting to do for so long because I am such a sucker for denim. I'm such a fan. Even though I work in the industry, denim is one of my favorite things to buy, and because I'm quite petite and curvy, I hope that you find this vlog quite helpful, as it has been for myself. Now, if you are an in-between girl who loves an in-between, safer look of the barrel and you don't want it too exaggerated, then go for a Goldie. If you don't want to spend the Goldie prices, go for the Zara Baggy Balloon. But if you do like your trendier, slightly a little bit more exaggerated without it going into a horseshoe, I have with me the beautiful ASOS jean. So let me show you this together. Now, if you like the Zara Baggy Balloon, then I would say the slightly more exaggerated version to that, bearing in mind Zara, in my opinion, is the in-between shape, as is the Goldie. Now, I've put the Goldie to one side. I have put the Zara on the front, and on the back is the ASOS. Now, if I hold the inside leg seams together, you can see it's all the way matched on the inside leg. Can you see just on the outside it's only very slightly wider? So if you are someone who prefers their in-between leg shapes, you don't want it too exaggerated, then I would actually go for either the Goldie Luna, the Zara Baggy Balloon, or the ASOS barrel jean. I hope you have found this helpful. Let me know if you want to see more on denim. I'm so happy to share that with you. For now, take care everyone, and I will see you soon. Bye.